Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm so grateful you have joined me today, and I can't wait to dive into something that has the power to change your life. There's a kind of woman who does not apologize for her intelligence. She walks into a room, and her presence speaks before she even utters a word.
Hello.
She is not loud, but her wisdom is undeniable.
Huh? No. Miles.
Thank you.
Okay.
She does not follow trends, she sets them. She is not easily swayed by emotions, she controls them. She is not afraid of standing alone because she understands that standing alone with the truth is better than blending in with a lie. This woman does not waste time in trivial matters. She is focused, she is disciplined. While others are entertained by gossip and distractions, she is buried in books, in strategy, in preparation. She understands that success is not about luck, it is about principles. And the greatest principle she lives by is growth. She refuses to remain the same person she was yesterday. She does not seek validation from the crowd. She does not wait for society to approve of her dreams. No, she knows that she was created with a purpose, and that purpose is not up for negotiation. The world may try to put limits on her, but she refuses to live in a box. She is emotionally intelligent. She does not let anger dictate her actions. She does not allow fear to silence her voice. She has mastered the art of self-control, and because of that, she does not waste energy on unnecessary battles. She understands that not every insult deserves a response, not every critic deserves attention, and not every battle is worth fighting. She does not lower her standards to fit into places that do not deserve her presence. She is not desperate for friendships, for relationships, for approval. She is whole by herself. If a connection does not align with her values, she walks away without apology, without hesitation, because she knows that her time is too precious to be wasted on things that do not add value to her destiny. She does not fear failure. She understands that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a step toward it. Every challenge, every setback, every difficulty is an opportunity for her to grow. While others complain, she strategizes. While others quit, she adjusts and continues. She does not run from challenges, she embraces them, knowing that pressure is what produces diamonds. But she is not just intelligent for herself. No. She uses her wisdom to uplift others. She does not see other women as competition. She sees them as a community. She mentors, she encourages, she speaks life into others because she knows that true success is not about being the only one at the top, but about bringing others with her. A highly intelligent woman understands that knowledge is her greatest asset. She is never satisfied with what she already knows, because she recognizes that the world is constantly evolving. She invests in her mind, not just for personal success, but because she understands that ignorance is a prison and education is the key to freedom. While others see learning as something that ends with formal education, she knows that true wisdom comes from a lifelong commitment to growth. She reads books, listens to insightful conversations, and surrounds herself with people who challenge her thinking. She is not afraid to ask questions. She does not pretend to know everything, but remains curious, always seeking deeper understanding. She studies beyond her field of expertise, exploring subjects that broaden her perspective and refine her judgment. She values mentorship and is willing to learn from those who have walked the path before her. She is teachable, not defensive when corrected. Instead of taking offense, she takes notes, because she knows that constructive criticism is a tool for refinement, not an attack on her intelligence. She does not waste her time on mindless entertainment or meaningless distractions. Instead, she dedicates time to acquiring new skills, sharpening her intellect, and staying ahead in her field. She leverages technology using online courses, podcasts, and research to expand her knowledge. She understands that every bit of information she absorbs today positions her for greater opportunities tomorrow. She is adaptable. She does not resist change, but embraces it with an open mind. When new ideas emerge, she studies them, analyzes them, and discerns their value. She is not intimidated by innovation, but sees it as an opportunity to advance. Her thirst for knowledge is unquenchable, and because of this, she remains relevant, confident, and prepared for every season of life. A highly intelligent woman does not accept things at face value. She questions, analyzes, and evaluates before forming her own conclusions. She refuses to be manipulated by popular opinions, societal pressures, or emotional persuasion. Instead, she engages her mind, seeking logic, truth, and clarity in every situation. She understands that independent thinking is not rebellion, it is responsibility. She does not allow others to dictate her beliefs, decisions, or identity. She is not swayed by trends or public approval. Just because an idea is widely accepted does not mean it is correct. She investigates, researches, and discerns. When faced with a decision, she weighs the pros and cons, considers the long-term consequences, and makes choices based on wisdom rather than impulse. She is not afraid to stand alone if necessary because she values truth more than temporary acceptance. She does not allow emotions to cloud her judgment. She acknowledges feelings but does not let them control her actions. When she encounters challenges, she does not react out of fear or frustration. Instead, she steps back, assesses the situation, and responds with logic and composure. She understands that being critical does not mean being negative. It means being thoughtful, intentional, and strategic. She welcomes different perspectives, but does not blindly adopt them. She listens, debates, and refines her understanding, knowing that growth comes from exposure to new ideas. However, she does not compromise her principles for the sake of fitting in. She is confident in her ability to think for herself, to navigate complex issues, and to challenge misinformation. Her independence is not arrogance. It is strength. She does not need approval to validate her intelligence because she knows that the ability to think critically is the foundation of true wisdom. A highly intelligent woman understands that emotions are powerful, but they must be managed with wisdom. She does not allow her feelings to control her decisions, nor does she let temporary emotions create permanent consequences. Instead, she cultivates self-awareness, recognizing her triggers and learning how to respond rather than react. She understands that emotional maturity is not about suppressing feelings, but about directing them in a way that serves her purpose. She does not let anger lead her into unnecessary conflicts. When faced with provocation, she does not lash out impulsively, but remains composed, choosing her words carefully. She understands that not every battle is worth fighting, and that silence is sometimes the most powerful response. She refuses to waste energy on situations that do not align with her growth. Instead of being consumed by negativity, she channels her emotions into productive action, turning pain into purpose and disappointment into determination. She embraces challenges with a calm mind. When things do not go as planned, she does not crumble under pressure or allow frustration to paralyze her. She remains solution-oriented, looking beyond the problem to find the lesson. She understands that setbacks are temporary and that resilience is built in moments of difficulty. She does not seek external validation to determine her worth. She does not let criticism break her spirit or praise inflate her ego. She remains grounded, knowing that emotions fluctuate, but character remains. She surrounds herself with people who uplift her, but she does not depend on them to define her happiness. She takes responsibility for her emotional well-being, ensuring that her inner peace is not dictated by circumstance. She understands that true strength is found in the ability to master her emotions rather than being mastered by them. A highly intelligent woman knows her worth and refuses to compromise it for the sake of convenience, approval, or temporary satisfaction. She sets high standards in every area of her life, her relationships, her career, her personal growth. because she understands that what she tolerates is what will continue. She does not settle for mediocrity, nor does she lower her expectations to make others comfortable. She believes in excellence, and she holds herself accountable to the same standards she expects from others. She is not afraid to say no. She does not allow guilt or pressure to make her accept what does not align with her values. She understands that every yes to something unworthy is a no to something greater. She does not overextend herself to please people who do not appreciate her efforts. She knows that true respect comes from being firm in her principles, not from being agreeable at the expense of her well-being. She protects her time, energy, and peace. She does not entertain relationships that drain her, environments that limit her, or conversations that add no value to her growth. She surrounds herself with people who inspire, challenge, and uplift her. She does not hesitate to walk away from toxic situations, knowing that detachment from negativity is an act of self-respect. She enforces boundaries without apology. If someone disrespects her limits, she does not explain repeatedly, she acts. She does not beg for the love, friendship, or validation of those who do not honor her presence. She understands that setting boundaries is not about shutting people out, but about ensuring that those who remain in her life treat her with the dignity she deserves. She leads by example, proving that high standards are not arrogance, but a reflection of self-respect. A highly intelligent woman does not drift through life without direction. She has a clear vision, a defined purpose, and a deep understanding that she was created for something greater than mere existence. She does not wait for opportunities to come to her, she creates them. She is intentional about her goals, mapping out a path that aligns with her mission. Every step she takes is deliberate, every choice she makes is strategic, and every action she executes moves her closer to her destiny. She does not waste time on meaningless pursuits. She is not easily distracted by temporary pleasures or societal pressures that do not serve her higher calling. She invests her energy in things that bring her closer to her purpose, whether it is learning a new skill, building a business, serving her community, or mentoring others. She understands that vision is not just about seeing what is possible, but about taking consistent action toward making it a reality. She does not fear failure because she knows that setbacks are part of the journey. She sees obstacles as lessons, not limitations. When challenges arise, she does not quit or question her potential. Instead, she recalibrates, adjusts her approach, and keeps moving forward. She is persistent, resilient, and unwavering in her belief that her purpose is bigger than any momentary defeat. She does not compare her journey to others. She knows that purpose is unique, and she refuses to measure her success by someone else's timeline. She is focused on fulfilling her calling, not proving herself to the world. She understands that being visionary means seeing beyond the present, dreaming beyond limitations, and working tirelessly to bring those dreams to life. She leads with conviction, knowing that her life is not meant to be ordinary, but impactful. A highly intelligent woman does not run from challenges. She embraces them with confidence and determination. She understands that adversity is not meant to break her, but to build her. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, she views them as stepping stones to growth. She does not complain about difficulties or wish for an easier path. She focuses on finding solutions and discovering new ways to navigate through hardships. She knows that the most successful people are not those who avoid struggles, but those who master the art of overcoming them. She is not easily shaken by unexpected changes. When life takes an unforeseen turn, she does not allow fear or frustration to paralyze her. She adapts, adjusts, and finds new opportunities within the challenge. She understands that rigidity leads to stagnation, while flexibility allows her to keep progressing. She welcomes change, knowing that growth requires evolution. When one door closes, she does not stand in front of it hoping it will reopen. She turns around and finds a new path forward. She is resourceful and innovative. When faced with a problem, she does not wait for others to provide answers. She seeks them out herself. She uses every challenge as an opportunity to expand her skills, strengthen her mindset, and refine her character. She is not afraid of failure because she knows that every mistake teaches a valuable lesson. Instead of letting setbacks define her, she uses them to become wiser, stronger, and more prepared for the future. She does not resist discomfort because she knows that growth happens outside of her comfort zone. She pushes herself beyond limitations, refuses to settle for excuses, and rises above adversity with resilience. She does not merely survive challenges, she thrives in them, proving that adaptability is the key to lasting success. A highly intelligent woman does not climb to the top and stand there alone. She reaches back and lifts others with her. She understands that true success is not measured by personal achievements alone, but by the impact she has on those around her. She does not view other women as competition, but as a community, believing that when one rises, they all rise. She shares knowledge, wisdom, and encouragement, knowing that empowerment is not about dominance, but about creating opportunities for others to thrive. She leads by example. She does not just speak about confidence, resilience, and ambition. She embodies these qualities in her daily life. Her actions, choices, and attitude inspire those who watch her, often without her even realizing it. She understands that people are influenced not just by what they hear, but by what they see. And she strives to be a living testimony of strength, wisdom, and purpose. She is intentional about mentorship. Whether through formal leadership or simple conversations, she pours into others, offering guidance, support, and motivation. She does not hoard knowledge out of insecurity, but shares it generously because she knows that empowering others does not diminish her own greatness, it multiplies it. She sees potential in people before they see it in themselves and challenges them to step into their best selves. She uses her voice for good. She speaks life into those who are discouraged, reminds them of their worth, and pushes them to dream bigger. She celebrates the success of others without envy because she understands that there is enough room for everyone at the top. She does not just build her own legacy, she helps others build theirs. She knows that true intelligence is not just about achieving for oneself, but about elevating those who come after her. A highly intelligent woman is not defined by her circumstances, but by her choices. She is a force of wisdom, resilience, and vision. She does not wait for permission to rise. She rises because she knows she was created for more. She refuses to shrink to fit spaces that cannot contain her greatness. She thinks critically, sets high standards, embraces challenges, and lifts others as she climbs. Her intelligence is not just in what she knows, but in how she applies it to shape her destiny. The world does not change her, she changes the world. She does not just exist, she leaves a legacy. Now is the time to walk boldly in that power, without apology, without hesitation, and without fear.